Welcome to today's broadcast of the quarterfinals, the Big Pumpkin 2025 here from Rochester, Minnesota. Tony Scott bringing you today's game from Graham 1, the original rink here at Rochester. Woodbury will take on Andover. Andover comes in, defeating Lakeville North 5-4 this afternoon, and Brainerd yesterday 10-0. Woodbury knocked off STMA 10-1, and Prior Lake this morning 8-4. Top scorers for Woodbury: Porter Englehart with 5 points, Broden Boomer goal and 4 assists, Logan Gliniani 2 goals, 2 assists, and Brock Schiltgen with 3 goals and an assist. And for Andover, you're going to hear these names a lot today: Luke Talbot and Christian French. Talbot's got 5 and an assist for 6 points. Christian's got a goal and 4 assists. Mix in a little Wesley Hodgen. He's got 2 goals and an assist. And Ryland, the speedster, LaFlamme, a goal and 2 assists for the Huskies. We'll do the starting lineups and anthem, and after that, we'll drop the puck here from Rochester.
Today's game features the visiting Woodbury Predators and today's home team, the Andover Huskies. Now, today's starting lineups first, let's please welcome the goal from Woodbury, number 50, Tobias Wojcik. On defense, number 9, Mason Paddock. And number 8, Grayson Durant. At wing, number 71, Braden. And number 18, Robbie Fred. And at center for the Predators, number 22, Porter. Please welcome off the rest of the Predators, today by Tom Strauss. Now please welcome the goal from Andover, number 33, Logan McCann. At defense, number 8, Stanley South. And number 14, Jack Shaw. At wing, number 11, Jackson Berlin. And number 18, Wesley Hodgson. And at center for the Huskies, number 9, Leon Roberts. Please welcome the rest of the Huskies and coached today by Talbot. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as you're able to move your caps against the flag as the honor of America starts to get done.
Everyone knows Luther does it all, but did you know you can do it all? At home?
I just sold my car.
On your phone?
I just got pre-approved. I just scheduled an oil change.
Whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
Anything and everything, whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
In life, we all need a little help to reach our summit. Whatever your summit looks like, it's easier to reach when your body is strong and healthy. At Summit Orthopedics, our team of highly specialized physicians listens to and values every one of our patients. We take a conservative approach to care to get you back to your healthy and active lifestyle. Reach your summit. Summit Orthopedics. Visit summitortho.com to make an appointment today.
All right, the lineups have been read. Anthem played. Pep talk given. We're ready to drop the puck here. Boomer off the draw, loses it. Shipping it hard as for the Huskies is Hodgson. Getting after it now is Roberts. Levi Roberts. Now it's Engelhart. Porter Engelhart brings it through all the way up. Stops at the hash mark, feeds it. That shot's blocked. Another block. Engelhart, right-handed shot. Feeds it into the corner to Pidich. Pidich bumped off the puck. In the near corner. Cutting out shot. Goal! Right out of the corner! Short side, high! And just like that, Boomer gives the Predators the 1-0 lead. Pretty innocent little play. On the short side, to get one by Voracek. Excuse me, by McCann. So many good players out here. So many big hockey families on both sides of the ice. You got Sowers and Engleharts and Schillings and Talbots. It's fun to watch. Christian French with it. He'll bring it through some traffic. Take it wide. Holds it. Slides it down to Talbot. Talbot to LaFlamme. Talbot on it. Uncle's Bay to Newman. Newman knocked off the puck by French. Now it's Hensler. Hensler, long pass. Cutting through Newman. Newman, Bjorn can't control it. Now it's Talbot. Talbot will drag the crowd every time he touches the puck. Skates through, loses it. Pokes it through. Now it's Schillings. Schillings on his forehand side. Pokes it forward. Schultgen. And covering it is McCann, and McCann doesn't like that too much. And the puck is covered. Early lead for Woodbury. Woodbury's got some new threads this year. I kind of like them. They had a new logo, too. It's kind of a W, kind of a arches W, not a hard edges W. A little bit of gold in it. Kind of giving a little homage to the East Ridge side of Woodbury. And it fed in front. Boy, that's lucky. That is lucky. That could have ended up in the back of the net. McCann makes a great save. I'm not saying he's lucky, a lucky save, but that thing hopped right on his stick. It could have been right in the back of the net. Gliniani on the draw. I think it's like a 6 or 8 first years on the Predators this year. That's a good number of first years if you think about it. We almost had both of the Woodbury Squirt teams in the finals last year, the Squirtacular. Think about that. One was a semifinalist and one was the champion. Not their first Squirtacular championship, but quite the Squirt powerhouse Woodbury has turned into. Even with 2 Squirt teams, they're still competing. Andover turns it over. That's Schiltgen. Van Leer, excuse me. Now Gliniani going after it. Here's Peterson. Baylor Peterson bring it through. Stops it, holds it. And now we're pinned against the boards on the Woodbury wall side. And they'll poke it away. Brock Schultgen, brother Maverick, same team. You gotta like that. It's a parent's dream. One's a first year, one's a third year. Pee Wee, gotta love that. Good birth date, I guess. Pulling it through. Engelhart, a returner from last year's state tournament team. Bringing it in wide. Knocking off the puck is Berlin, Jackson Berlin. He played Pee Wee A's last year. Dad Tom on the bench. He's got an older brother Chase. Love Tom Berlin. He's what it's all about. Just a hard-nosed hockey coach. Lots of positives, lots of constructive feedback. Pidich, center feed to Engelhardt. Engelhardt just got that extra game up there. Extra get up in his skating right now compared to the rest of the kids out there. You give him 2 strides and he's going to be off to the races. Pidich slips it through, intercepted by Stanley. Now it's Engelhardt. Stanley Sauer, the youngest of the 3 Sauer Andover family. So many Sauers playing hockey here. Here comes Frenchie through the middle, all the way. French knocked out the puck. Good defensive play by Schillings. Miles Schillings. Now it's Friend. Rister blocked. Now it's picked up by Talbot. Talbot cuts through some traffic. Talbot, he'll take it wide, slides it for French. French tries to heel drag it a little bit before he turned it over. Now it's French again. French with Hensler. French tied up by Hensler. Good play by Newman. Bjorn Newman. Just an absolute beast. He dumps it in the zone. Friend dumps it in the zone. Newman will chase it. Peterson feeds it to Talbot. Talbot with his head up, looking long. Hits the stick of number 17, Ray Gerlach. Gerlach can't control it. That one flips up high. Now Peterson. Peterson dumps it in, chasing it down as Will Ford and Elijah Stahlberger. Ford keeps it in. Now chasing in the corner is Gerlach. Good hold in there by DeShaw. Poking it into the corner is Gerlach. Now Hensler. Squirtacular MVP last year. A long list of great hockey players have held that award. Justin Janicki, Brock Faber, Beckett Schillings. So many good ones. Wyatt Cullen. Let's go on and on. Just a long list of great players who've played in that tournament in late January. Stahlberger dumps it in. Long feed. Peterson cuts it off. Holding in the zone is Hodgson. Hodgson passes in, shots. Roberts denied. Pass all the way out to the point. Good play there by Hodgson. Hodgson in the corner. Gets a high stick to the face by Schillings. They're going to call that. I don't like that call, really. They're going to call, they'll call the hook on Schillings. Schillings' stick got in there way too into the armpit there. I think Miles probably wanted to get his shoulder into him, not his stick. Instead, the stick took over and a hooking called. The stick got up high, too. The Flam on the draw. Back to French. French. Spinning out is Talbot. Talbot down low. Gets it to French. French. Slot to Sauer. Goal! Stanley Sauer beats Voracek 5-hole, and we're all tied at 1 apiece. I think we're going to get an assist to Talbot and French. We'll wait to hear on that one. Here comes Talbot. Poke checked off the puck. French and LaFlamme get the assists. And a good effort right now given by Andover in this quarterfinal. Talbot's got it. Talbot through some hands. Gets tackled by Pidich. No call. I don't know why that's not a call, but there's going to be lots of that here today. Now LaFlamme with a shot. Pad save. Talbot gets it back to him. LaFlamme pokes at it, loses it. Boomer can't get it out. This one flipped around to Friend. Friend on the half wall, feeds us all the way across, intercepted by French. French shot. Good save there by Wojciech. After that last one that got through the wickets, Wojciech has made 2 or 3 big saves here already in the first period. Woodbury helped head coach Tom Strauss from Latvia. As assistant coaches Evan Schwab and Gary Onstadt. Here's Schiltgen. Schiltgen through some traffic. Puck's bouncing around. And back comes Andover. This is Will Ford. Will take it wide on Hensler. He fires one, loses his footing and his stick. Cutting through some traffic, firing. That was Stahlberger. Now it's Schillings. Schillings through Uncles Bay. Uncles Bay gets through some traffic. Deeks knocked off the puck. They'll battle it some more. There's Gerlach. Gerlach loses it. Helder and Hensler. That's blocked. And Schillings now. Schillings finds Uncles Bay. That's intercepted by Ford, who dumps it in. Wojciech sticks it, goes into the netting. We'll get a face-off with 4:24 to go. Here in the first period, score 1-1 between Andover and Woodbury. They'll dump it down low. Bringing it out now is Van Leer. Van Leer from Gliniani. Gliniani, toe drag. Gliniani shot. Nice save, McCann. Shot, another save, McCann. 2 saves, McCann. 3 in a row. Now Clancy. He's knocked out the puck. His shot's blocked. It's in front. Great pressure by Woodbury. Clancy holds the zone again. That one goes just wide. Van Leer. Schiltgen, excuse me. Gets it down low. Wrap around attempt. Deflected. And now back the other way. Here comes Andover. Sauer. He'll take it wide. Gets by his guy. Chasing it for the Huskies is Berlin. They get one toward the net, but not in. Now Gliniani. Intercepted. Nice play by Peterson. Peterson gets it deep. Now Christian Frentz will chase it after Clancy. Now LaFlamme. LaFlamme's got a man. I think we're going to get too many. Too much screaming there. That's a too many scream. I don't know. Someone's screaming, and there's too many men on the ice. Clancy's like, what did I do? I did nothing. I'm retrieving the puck. Too many men. It just was franticness in the stands. Somebody had too many. It was the Andover fans notified it, but sometimes they're notifying their own player. Best not to say anything. Either way, Ford on the draw versus Van Leer. They win it back. French, wrist shot, blocked. It's in the air. Uh-oh, Talbot alone. Gets around a guy, stops in front, and he's trying to make a little snifty pass over to LaFlamme. Here's French. He'll bring it up the near side. French through some traffic. He'll take it through. He can't get through 3 defenders. Big body check there on Ford. And then that'll even things out. Obvious body check. Extended the hands. That's an immediate penalty for body checking. And we got an injured Predator. That's Van Leer. He gets off the ice. Got a little white jersey. But he'll be okay. And we'll skate 4-on-4 for a minute 2. And Woodbury will get a 28-second kick at the can on the power play. Talbot gets the puck off the draw, but Schillings gets it. Miles Schillings holds it, feeds it across to Schiltgen. Schiltgen tries to feed it through. Now it's French and Schillings skating side by side. French gets by, feeds through, loses it. LaFlamme in front, can't control it. LaFlamme battles some more. And Wojciech gets the puck down under his glove. And boy, we have 2 minors. That's Schilling's second slash on LaFlamme. Schillings with his second minor, which is, he's getting in that danger zone now. 4 penalties out for the game. And a valuable, valuable member of the Predators' blue line. He's got to be real careful after this. And here comes Hensler. Dane Hensler poked off the puck. Now Talbot. He's a little bit like, what's his name from Andover? Nolan Fitzhenry, where Nolan was just the kind of kid who just skated around the ice and just pounced when there was an opportunity, and Talbot does that to some degree. Newman, he'll take it wide. Good defensive play by Peterson. Through the crease it goes. Side door shot, save McCann. Newman. Now we're on that 28-second period penalty. That's Hensler, shot, knocked away. Now it's Gliniani. Gliniani dangles. Feeds it to Newman, hits the ref in the skate. Now both teams full strength for the final minute. I feel like the Woodbury, or the 2 kids in the box will get out around the first whistle after about 37 seconds. So we're creeping up on that time for Schillings and LaFlamme. Hensler hops his stick. Pidich, wrist shot. That one's wide, deflected though by Gliniani. Andover struggling to get it out. Now they'll bring it out. 26 to go. French. Deeks. Deeks some more. Hits Talbot. Talbot leans in on Pidich. Talbot looks to find French. Can't. Now we'll bring it all the way out. Hensler. He'll deke through. 10 to go in the period. And jumping in a little early was Bjorn Newman. With 8.5 to go. Under 5 to go in the period. That should do it. Scores tied 1-1. We'll be back here in just a minute. From Graham Arena, number 1, I'm Tony Scott.
With an injection, we're usually trying to minimize inflammation or block a nerve to prevent it from sending a signal somewhere that causes you pain. So we're not actually masking any of the symptoms or the problem, but we are trying to improve the inflammation or block the pain signal so that people can feel relief.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. You here to pick up my truck?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was easy. Yeah, I knew Luther buys cars, but I had no idea it was this simple and convenient. Is there anything you guys don't do?
Not really.
Will you buy any car?
Yeah,
Even that one?
even that one.
Wow, you do it all.
Luther Auto, over 40 locations and one of the region's largest inventories. Luther Auto, we do it all.
Second period is underway. Score tied. 1-1. Fleeman to Friend. Clancy. Shiltkin can't control it. Now he chases it down. Brock Shiltkin leans in, knock it off the puck. Now bringing it out. Shaw pushed off the puck into the skates. Now it goes down. That hits a hand along the bench. That's going to be a neutral zone faceoff. Good catch there by the ref. Boomer. Nice pass to Engelhart. Engelhart to his backhand. Leans by the D. Leans in on it now. They battle for it. Boomer got the lone goal to Graham. Graham playing at Graham Arena. Gotta love that. Boomer can't control it. Peterson in the corner. He gets shoved to the ice. Pokes some more. Graham gets it. Can't control it quite yet. Hodgson dumps it in. Pidich dumps it back to the neutral zone. Now Pidich gets it again. Pidich gets it in the zone. And they clear it out. Past Friend. Onto the stick of Hensler. Hensler finds Friend. Now it's Engelhart. Engelhart. Side feed. Friend, his shot's off the mark. Boomer can't stop it. Now bringing it back for the Huskies is Reimer. Mason Reimer. Mason Reimer to his backhand. Holds it, feeds it through. Picked up by Ford. Can't control it. Now it's LaFlamme. LaFlamme feeds it in. Good hustle by the Huskies. Number 11, Berlin. Berlin's pass is intercepted by Shiltgen. That's Mav. Feeds it through to Newman. Newman shot. Pad save. Another good save by McCann. Now another shot. Good block by LaFlamme. Now it's Hensler. Hensler. Deeks. Shot. Save. And a big hit after the whistle by Andover's number 8, Stanley Sauer, knocking Newman, I believe, to the ice. No call. It's kind of the old, you put your hand in the cage, you're going to get bit. Put your stick into the goalie's glove, post whistle, you kind of deserve a little, if you know what I mean. We saw one in the last game where the Edina goalie landed a overhand right onto a OMG skater after the whistle. Schillings gets it in front. Oh, off the post and off the goalie's skate and out. Very close play there. Unclesby gets it to Newman. Newman played Squirts last year. He's a wrecking ball out there. Hensler to Shiltgen, taken away by LaFlamme. LaFlamme goes down. This is those kind of plays where I'm nervous for Schillings. Talbot battles along the wall with Newman, wins it, chips it in. I don't know what the call is for, maybe offside. But there, Miles Schillings' stick gets caught in the skates of a player, and now he's sitting at 3 penalties. 10 minutes left in the second period. 1 penalty away from an ejection. 2 penalties in the first period is rarely a good thing. Woodbury enters the zone, chipping it in. Is Van Leer. Now he gets it back as it comes back out. Game of inches. Here comes Talbot with French, 2-on-2. Talbot gets one on net. Good save by Wojciech. And French holds the zone. Good hands. French slides it across, but it's defended nicely by Clancy. Now he tries to go through. He gets hooked a bit. Taken away. There's Van Leer to Brock Shiltgen. Brock Shiltgen makes this, gets it on net. McCann's able to deflect it out. Flipping it in the air. Now it's French. French leans in. Good defensive play by Clancy. He's had 2 good plays on French in 1 shift. Rimming around. Deflected. Poking. Shot. Big save by Wojciech. It's loose in the crease. And eventually they get it out. I think we have a net off its moorings. Or a penalty on Woodbury. One of the two. It doesn't look like he's calling anything. Net off moorings for sure. 1-1, 9:04 to go. They win the draw. Shot. Sauer deflected wide. Ford goes after it. Good play by Ford to keep it deep. Now Gerlach in the corner. Flips it around. Makes a play in front. Gerlach shot. Deflected into the corner. Taken away. They'll bring it out. Good hustle on the back check by Ford. But coming through, Engelhardt. Engelhardt makes a move. He's knocked off the puck. Now Andover will come back 3-on-2, but they couldn't catch it. Now the puck's pinballing everywhere. A friend takes it on to Shaw. Shaw does a nice job defending and covering up as McCann with 8:17 to go. Still tied at 1 apiece. In the corner, Schultgen can't control it. Picked up by Hodgson. Hodgson loses it. Here's Newman. Schultgen, slow shot, it's loose. Poking at it is Newman, but he can't get it in. Still loose, McCann after it. And Logan gets after it, and we got a little bit of a rugby scrum in front. With 7:46 to go. Still tied at 1 apiece. The winner of this one gets Chaska-Chan, who knocked off upstart Rochester, I believe. And on the other side, it's going to be Minnetonka versus Edina. Glove save by McCann. Newman shot. It's long rebound. No goal. Good no call there. Good no call there. McCann got basically thrown into the net. Thrown into the net. That's not a goal. You can't check the goalie or another player on the team into the net. And McCann went flying into that, no goal. 1-1, 7:31 to go. And we've got to see if McCann's okay. And what there should be is a penalty for goaltender interference, but I think they're just going to leave that one go, and they're going to face off outside. Puck enters the zone. Picked up by Unklesby. Shot goes just wide. Down along the wall. They'll bring it out. Here comes French. Takes it wide on Hensler. French shot. Good save there by Wojtek. Slapped in by Sauer. To French. French in front. Held in by Deshaw. Deshaw deflected away by Unklesby. Now he's got a 2-on-1 with Schultgen. Unklesby slides it to Schultgen. Backhand. Big save. Goal! Bjorn Newman. The Swedish sensation. Gives the Predators a 2-1 lead. You gotta give an assist there to Hensler. Newman. I could have scored that one. Beautiful goal. Beautiful play. Just relentless pressure by the Predators. Now another 2-on-1. Woodbury. Two good plays. Oh, McCann with another big save. Leniani shot. They're getting uncorked now. Schillings, it wasn't Hensler, sorry, who set it all up. You get all that pressure from the offensive D-man like Schillings and Hensler. It's puts pressure on the opposing team. Gerlach shot. Goes high over the net. They battle for it. Well, Preds fans want a call. Now it's Fleeman. Jumps it in. Peterson chasing it. Momentum is all Woodbury right now. They slide one in the side door. And Woodbury gets another one. Brock Shilkin. His 4th goal of the tournament and gives the Predators a 2-goal lead. I think that's just a matter of McCann just getting bombarded this period with shots. How many can he stop? Sauer picks it up. And just like that, Christian French goes end to end, fakes to his forehand, slides it back, and it's 3-2. That's Christian French all alone. What a pretty play. His 2nd point on 2 goals. Holy smokes, was that easy. Like I said earlier, you're going to hear Talbot and French a lot. And that's his 7th point in 3 games. Shaw gets an assist. Stanley Sauer saying through something the hole. I think he's saying that assist's mine, not the Shaw's, or something like that. I don't know what he's saying. Shaw peels off a flam, can't control it. Schillings gets it deep. They'll flip this one held in by Schillings. He'll bring it back out to Hensler. Wow, what a dangerous duo that is. Here's another dangerous duo, 22. He's got it, shot, blocked. Good block there, shot. Oh, it's up in the air. Shot again, it's trickling around. Talbot kicking, poking. It's loose, still in the skates. Oh, it goes just wide. Oh my God. What just happened? Who woke up the Huskies? They've been sleeping. Now it's French again. French will not be denied. He does get denied, but Dane Hensler just drills him to the ice. Can't believe that wasn't called. Now it's all away. Sauer now. This game didn't have as much gas as the previous game, but guess what? Somebody went to the gas station and picked some up, because this game is now heated, very heated. (3-2). Woodbury had all the momentum until French scored. Through the crease off the face-off. Gliniani had Shiltgen. Now it's along the wall. Here comes Hodgson back, crossing the line. Hodgson. They'll cross the line, picked up by Clancy. Oh, I like this kid. Head up, crosses through. Clancy, hands, can't get it through. Now we're on the half wall. Brock Shilkin to Fleeman. It's blocked by Hodgson. Hodgson gets it past Fleeman. They'll battle it along the wall. Fleeman head up, races through. Can't get rid of it. Finally gets it to Shilkin. Shilkin. Poking, gets it back now. Shilkin pokes at it. Peterson Clears it through, held in by Clancy, who wants it. Good battle and winning it. Nice play by Andover's Levi Roberts. Roberts gets it taken away by Clancy. He had seen enough of that. Now it's Van Leer. Taken away by Deshaw. Deshaw hooked a little bit. Flips one in the air. Knocked off the puck. Now getting it back for Andover. Sauer. Now taking it is Gerlach. Gerlach through hands. Poked off the puck by Fleeman. Now a long pass through the stick. Friend can't control it. Picking up is Sauer. Sauer. Long pass. Intercepted by Engelhardt. Knocked it in off sides with 2:13 to go. Here in the second period, a little trivia here dropped on me over in Rink 3 today. There are 3 brothers on this Woodbury team who have sisters who are skating for Hill Murray this year. There's a couple that are easy, and then there's another one that'll jump out of you later on, probably this season. Engelhardt down low. And it comes back through. Good play by Pynich. He gets it poked off his stick. Engelhardt gets it. 1:46 to go. Cross ice feed. Long pass. Intercepted. Here comes Sauer on the breakaway. Stanley! Big save by Wojciech. Big save. It's 3-2. Now it's Friend. Deshaw cuts him off. Engelhardt gets in a little early before Boomer could get back on side with 1:22 to go. Fun hockey game now. Wow. Hensler. Minute 15 to go in the period. That's Maverick. Shilkin knocked off the puck. Here comes Talbot back. Talbot poked, dragged down. They're going to get a hook or something. I think that's going to be on Uncle's Bay, whose sister goes to Hill Murray. And Newman has it. His sister will play for Hill Murray, Ingrid. Reese. And then the two Engelhardt sisters, Talon and Eliana. They prefer to be called state champions, Eliana and Talon Engelhardt, though. I understand. Oh, that's right, I don't. I've never won a state hockey championship. Shot by French, deflected. It's loose. No one's blown the whistle yet. And now it's behind the net. They'll sweep it across, and then French will chase it down with 50 to go. No, that's going to be icing. With 48 to go. Offensive zone faceoff on the power play for Andover. LaFlamme wins the draw back to French. French has Talbot. Talbot, heel drag, goes to his backhand. Gets poked off the puck by Shiltkin. Now a race into the corner. French goes to his backhand. 2 defenders trap Sauer on the half wall. Good play there. And now Newman will bring it out. Newman have to put on a foot race with French. French now looks up and he's finding Ford. Ford will hustle after it. Wojciech comes a little late. Now Ford with 8 to go. Will he get it in front? Finds French with 5. French shot. Oh, good defensive play by Bjorn Newman. Deflected that one into the ceiling. And we get a whistle with 2.0 to go in the second period. Some great individual efforts from the Predators. And that'll do it for the second period. an entertaining one, to say the least.
With an injection, we're usually trying to minimize inflammation or block a nerve to prevent it from sending a signal somewhere that causes you pain. So we're not actually masking any of the symptoms or the problem, but we are trying to improve the inflammation or block the pain signal so that people can feel relief.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. You here to pick up my truck?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was easy. Yeah, I knew Luther buys cars, but I had no idea it was this simple and convenient. Is there anything you guys don't do?
Not really.
Will you buy any car?
Yeah,
Even that one?
even that one.
Wow, you do it all.
Luther Auto, over 40 locations and one of the region's largest inventories. Luther Auto, we do it all.
All right, we're back for period 3, the final quarterfinal, the final piece to the puzzle will be solved here in the third, maybe extra session. Newman goes down, gets it back. He is a game changer. Here's Schiltgen. Newman, deflection, goal! Schiltgen finds Newman. And the Predators get a shorty, and they go up 4-2. Pretty sauce pass there by Maverick Schiltgen to set it all up. Newman has been en fuego tonight. Schillings crosses the line. Now he's in a safe spot. Schillings with the 2 penalties. It just, first period, that's rough. He'll be okay. And Talbot gets in, but French is a little offsides. Newman is second in the game. Schillings had an assist earlier. And now Woodbury's got that cushion. Nice, good point blank shot there. Forward on the draw against Gliniani. Here's Clancy. Clancy flips one up. Shot hits Fleeman. After it now is Stahlberger. He can't control it. Ford takes it away. Now it's Gerlach. He gets tripped down. No call. There's a bunch of just calls like that. Peterson with a wrist shot. Save. I like the height of that shot by Peterson. Just above the pad, making sure Wojciech's got to get his glove on it to trap it. Flip this one in the air. Friend was trying to go for broke. Now a chance, shot on, rebound. 2 chances in front for Roberts. He's had a nice game. Now reversing ice is Berlin. This one flipped up. Here comes Friend. Friend will take it wide on Sauer. Sauer deflects it. That one goes through all the way through the crease. Picked up by Hodgson. Hodgson to Berlin. Berlin can't control it. Now he gets it back. Now he loses it to Engelhardt. Porter, Engelhardt. Porter with it. Shot. Blocker save. McCann. Oh, he makes the splits. And a big kick save by McCann. And entering just a bit early for Andover was Jackson Berlin. Actually, couldn't stop and get his leg back in time by the time Gerlach crossed the line. Uncles Bay takes it wide, stops. Peterson stops him. Now it's off the wall, back to Schillings. Schillings hops his stick, pokes at it, comes out. Now it's Talbot. Talbot to French, taken by Hensler. Hensler to Schillings. Schillings keeps it away from Talbot. That's one way of winning a hockey game. Miles gets it in, bounces one on net. McCann covers it with 11 minutes left. Face off to the glove side of McCann. Schillings makes a deke, loses it. Talbot clears it out. French will chase, picked up by Hensler. Hensler all the way to Newman. Newman's all gas, no brakes. Newman, nice feed. Uncles Bay fires one off the pad of McCann, who's had some good saves today. Off 24 shots, he's probably stopped 5 or 6 really good ones. This one pops up to French, deflected nicely by Hensler. Hensler's brother, Logan, had a goal the other night in the Badgers' win over the Gophers. Probably a sweet win for the 6 Minnesota-borns. Playing for the Badgers, beating all those Gophers. Now it's Paler, Peterson. Feeds it through French, shot! Save, oh, clearing it away is Fleeman. Sauer shot, that's a hand pass by the USA Hockey would say, what is a hand pass? Watch this play. He grabbed it, skated with it for 12 strides, then dropped it to himself. That would be a hand pass. Still a little hopes for the Huskies, but they're going to have to get some offense generated. They got some offensive players. Sauer, pass taken away. Now it's Van Leer. Asher Van Leer, backhand. Save McCann. He's had a couple big ones like we mentioned. So is Voracek. Now back the other way. Got a little brawl going on behind the net between Ford and Van Leer. Now it's in the corner. Clancy. Clancy goes long with it, intercepted by Ford. Can he hang on to it? No. Gliniani gets it. Now a man in front. Ford shot. Pass. Puck's loose. Slapping at it. And they aren't able to convert. Van Leer back to his strong side. Leans in. Shot off the side of the net. And they clear it. Gerlach passes one off the wall to himself, clears it out. A full line set of change by the Huskies. Van Leer for a third time. That one's blockered away, shot away, steered in the corner. Gliniani taken away. Van Leer's getting off the ice. Gliniani Putting some pressure onto the corner. Roberts now. This one pops up. Holding the zone. Nice play by Graham. Graham now. Deeks through. Looked like Schiltgen was a little off sides on that one, but how am I supposed to tell? There's 40, count it, 40 metal stanchions holding glass up in our sight lines tonight here from Graham 1. Shout out Michelle Willie, our scheduler, who thought it'd be fun to broadcast some games in this original World Junior Championships 50th anniversary rink. Baylor Peterson, good spy guy. Peterson, backdoor, shot, goal, what a play. Peterson puts it right on Hodgson's stick, and it's 4-3 with 7:36 to go in the game. Peterson goes end to end, finds Hodgson, and it's 4-3. Hodgson's third goal of the tournament. Nice end-to-end rush by the Huskies. French across the line, fires one on. Wojcik with the glove save. 4-3, 7:25 to go. Here comes Friend. Crosses the line. That hits off a stick and goes into the netting. $7:12 to go. Predators clinging to a one-goal lead. Engelhardt on the draw versus Laflamme. Battle along the half wall. Good play by Talbot to find Laflamme. Now French can't get it. Good deflection there by Hensler. Now it's French through the middle. Tries to get by Schillings. Schillings gets a hand on him. Good play to keep him to the perimeter. Engelhardt. Nice little breakout. Here comes Friend up the middle. Friend. Wrist shot. Good defensive play by Sauer. Sauer pops one up, but Hensler holds the zone. Good play there by Dane. Friend. Gets it to Sauer. Sauer pressured by Schiltgen. That's Maverick. Maverick taking a bigger role in this game in the second half of the game. Schillings finds Engelhardt. Engelhardt wheels by to Shaw. Shaw gets enough on it, defending it nicely as McCann. As the score remains 4-3, 6:14 to go. Peter Odney and Olivia King marching into the PA box to feed Brad Soderberg looks like it's some chicken wings and some seasoned fries. Meanwhile, the broadcast crew up here, 8 rows, just got nothing. We didn't even get donuts. We got absolutely ghosted on that food delivery. Clancy at the point. Feeds it down into the far corner. And it's off the wall. Good play, getting it across. Here comes Peterson. Set up the last goal. Gets it in the near corner on a flip. Fleeman tries to get it out. Ford slows it down enough to get it to Gerlach. Gerlach loses it in his skates. And here comes Newman. Good defensive play by Newman. He's been a 200-footer this whole game. That one goes through the blue paint. Schiltgen, Maverick. Flips in the corner. They lose it. Picked up by the Huskies. Newman through the skates loses it. Clancy holds the zone. Wow, has he been good. Clancy with a shot. Trickles through the crease. Just wide. 5:05 to go. Uncle's Bay loses it. Gets it back. Uncle's Bay. To Fleeman. Fleeman back to... If they had a captain, it'd probably be him. He's just a leader out there this whole game, Clancy. Through the crease. Taken back. Got in by Berlin. Hammered against the wall. This one comes out. Sauer. Backhands it. Taken away. This is Schiltgen. Maverick. Maverick all the way. Goes in. Shot. Flips it over the crossbar. 4:15 to go. Time running out. Schiltgen, like I said, he's taking over the game. That one goes wide. It's like he's got X-ray vision. Back to the point. Held in, taken away. Now a chance. Hodgson taken down, no call. I like it. Let the kids play it out. Hodgson goes down, gets rammed a bit there by Van Leer. This one brings it out. This is Brock Schiltgen. It's the Schiltgen show. He gets deflected off the puck. Picked up by Reimer. Reimer can't clear. Hodgson off the wall. LaFlamme can't clear it. Now Brock Schiltgen laying on it, literally on the ice. They call it blow it dead. I like that call. 3:20 to go. 4-3. Woodbury leads. They have 30 shots on goal. McCann's been outstanding in the nets tonight for Andover. 23 shots on goal for Andover. Wojciech has definitely seen his fair share of rubber. A lot of like loose pucks that he hasn't gotten his stick on, where they just battle in front. Schillings clears it in, nearly hits the ref. And now it's French. French looking for Talbot. Flips one in the air. Talbot's going to win it. Gets to the puck. Schillings right there. Feeds one off the goalie. French shot. Big save. Wojciech. Wow, is that huge? Right off the glove. Exactly what French and Talbot want to do to you. They want to get you off your skates, off balance, and they got it there. Friend gets by Baylor Peterson. Friend and Baylor go after it. This one comes out. Hensler. Dane didn't get all of that one. Now Sauer tries to clear it. Can't. To Engelhardt. Now it's loose. Who wants it? Oh, coming out of this LaFlamme. LaFlamme to French. French. Deeks one. Deeks another. French can't quite get past Schillings. The last line of defense. Great play by Miles. They'll feed it through. This is fun. 2:13 to go. Goalie still in the net. Picking up his Schillings. There's Uncle's Bay. Feeds Schiltgen. This is Maverick. Maverick head up, feels it low. Long pad saved by McCann. Talbot's going to ice that one. He'll get a change. And it might be time for the old timeout for Michael Talbot, Luke's cousin. I believe it's his cousin, not his uncle. But no timeout called yet. 1:50 to go. Back to the point. Oliver Clancy shot, deflected. We've had a lot of those today on McCann where it just hits something in front and goes wide. Roberts clears it but not out. Newman makes the play. Another big play by Newman. Newman all day. Feeds it in. Shot. Poking at it. Pouncing around. And we get another whistle with 1:31 to go. Timeout. Here's the timeout comes now. Yep. You needed that timeout because any more time you're going to waste without your top soldiers on the ice, namely Luke Talbot, Christian French, Stanley Sauer, to make some plays. .91 seconds to go. Both coaching staffs plotting their course. One is plotting their play it safe, don't get caught watching strategy. And the other is saying, when we get it out of the zone and we get the goalie out of the net, we want to do X, Y, and Z, ultimately creating some traffic in front of Wojciech and sending this game to overtime. We had overtime in the previous game. 4-4 thriller, went to overtime and a shootout. Edina wins it on a Jack Allgood goal and 3 saves by Blake Goder. Big face-off here. Newman versus LaFlamme. Comes through the skates. Picking it up, Peterson to Talbot. Talbot flips up to LaFlamme. LaFlamme, can he get in the zone? No. Guess who? Bjorn Newman. He is just a man amongst boys out there. There's Schillings, gets it across the checkered line, dumps it in the zone. And now we're down close to a minute left. Sauer sweeps it across. Now on the stick of French. French will bring it in. He gets cut off by Schiltke. Now it's French. French stops, holds it, feeds it in front. Nobody else. Slap shot, Sauer. Pad save, Wojciech. Huge. 49 to go. Peterson gets it deep. Chasing it is Talbot. Now it's Hodgson. Hodgson back to French. French gets it toward the net, and covering is Wojciech. But no damage in front. 39.1 to go. Goaltender is out. Extra attacker Hodgson has come on the ice. Nails bitten by Woodbury fans. Down to the nub. Tom Strauss, the head coach, not calling timeout yet. Defensive zone faceoff. Newman has been money all day. He's not winning that one. Here's French. Feeds it into the corner. Talbot feeds one off the side of the net. Now there's a race. Unclesby sweeps it, but held in by French. French makes some space. French holds it to Talbot. Talbot spins to his backhand. Feeds it. Looking. Feeds goes to his backhand. 18 to go. Oh, he feeds it all the way back. Hodgson thought he was going to get it. Didn't get it. That's going to be a long shot now for the boys from Andover. But it's Halbert, 6 to go, tripped at the blue line, no call, and we're going to get an offsides call with 3 to go in the game. Looks like it's all Woodbury now. Just a matter of dropping the puck and avoiding a miracle shot. It will be Woodbury on to the semis tomorrow morning here on YHH. 5 wins to win the Pumpkin this year. 5 wins. Woodbury now has 3. 2 more to go for the Predators, last year's finalists. A lot to prove after losing last year in a heartbreak. Congratulations to Andover. Well-played game. Well-played game by both players, especially the goaltenders, Logan McCann and Wojciech. Bjorn Newman, the player of the game. Is anybody shocked? He was head and shoulders the best player for the Preds. Congratulations to Bjorn on an outstanding game. We'll see you tomorrow morning here on YHH for 2 semis in both levels and 2 championships in the afternoon. I'm Tony Scott. Thanks for tuning in.
Everyone knows Luther does it all, but did you know you can do it all? At home?
I just sold my car.
On your phone?
I just got pre-approved. I just scheduled an oil change.
Whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
Anything and everything, whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
In life, we all need a little help to reach our summit. Whatever your summit looks like, it's easier to reach when your body is strong and healthy. At Summit Orthopedics, our team of highly specialized physicians listens to and values every one of our patients. We take a conservative approach to care to get you back to your healthy and active lifestyle. Reach your summit. Summit Orthopedics. Visit summitortho.com to make an appointment today.